Hello, my name is Alexandra, and this course is about how to do a crystal ball reading. Crystal balls have been used for scrying for thousands of years. Scrying is the art of looking into a reflective surface, such as glass, water, a mirror, or a crystal, to gain mystical insight. Most everyone is familiar with the image of a gypsy fortune teller gazing into her crystal ball and divining someone's future. Along with this image comes the common misconception that crystal balls have magical powers that enable them to foretell the future. However, the images seen with the crystal ball aren't the fortune telling of future events, but rather images from deep within one's subconscious mind. And the crystal ball is the door through which these subconscious thoughts can be accessed. When using a crystal ball, a trance-like state is induced that dissociates one's consciousness, enabling information from the subconscious to pass through the mind's eye. It is here the images are seen, not in the crystal itself. Selecting a ball. Most crystal balls are clear and made of glass, lead crystal, reconstituted quartz, or natural quartz. Although clear quartz is the most common crystal used for scrying, smoky quartz, amethyst, beryl, selenite, and obsidian have also been used. Most crystal gazers prefer a ball that is at least 4 to 5 inches in diameter, so reading is easier and less straining. But a 3-inch ball works just as well. I wouldn't recommend using one smaller than that. Cleansing. When you get your ball, wash it using a soft cloth, water, and mild soap. This will not only make your ball clean physically, but also help cleanse the ball's energies as well. To completely cleanse your ball of any previous or negative energy, it is best to smudge it as well. To smudge, simply light a sage smudge stick and pass the ball through the smoke several times. Your crystal ball should be smudged before each use. Handling and storage. A crystal ball is very personal. You shouldn't let anyone else touch it, as their energies and subconscious thoughts will pass onto it and could contaminate your ball, causing inaccurate readings. The ball may also lose its charge, or your personal influences with it may become weakened. When not in use, you should wrap your ball in dark cloth and keep it in a light-proof box in a place where it will not be touched by others. Charging. To charge your ball, place it in the light of a full moon for several nights. This will also make it easy to remember when to recharge it. Do not place your ball in direct sunlight. This will weaken the ball's magnetism and may render it unable to draw images. This is why it should be stored in a box, away from light. To use your crystal ball, find a quiet room where you will not be disturbed. Create a relaxed atmosphere by burning candles or incense, or by playing soft music. I suggest working by candlelight, as too much light on the ball can make the images distorted or difficult to see. Dim lighting also relaxes the eyes, making it easier to focus on the ball. To reduce reflections, place the ball on a dark surface, such as a small black pillow or cushion, a piece of velvet, or a silk handkerchief. You may wish to perform a cleansing ritual on the room and yourself, followed by a protection ritual before beginning your work with the ball. Attain a meditative state using whichever method works for you. It is very important to relax your mind and body, as this is key to using many psychic abilities, including crystal gazing. Hold the ball in your hands for a while to energize it and strengthen your psychic bond with it. Think about the purpose for this session. You may wish to visualize the topic or ask a question about it either in your mind or out loud. Put the crystal down and begin to stare into it. Let your eyes relax and go out of focus. Try to clear your mind and concentrate on feeling open and receptive. In a while, you should see a mist filling the crystal and then gradually clearing. Keep your eyes relaxed and unfocused. Watch for symbols or images appearing in your mind's eye. Do not try to force the images to come. Let them come naturally. It is okay if you do not see any images the first several times you use the ball. Most people need practice at achieving the necessary receptive and relaxed state of mind before images will appear. When you do see images, don't try to make sense of them right away. Just take a mental note of what you see. Once you have seen the images that you need, they will fade away and the ball will again fill with mist. Blink your eyes, breathe deeply, and allow your mind to return to the physical plane. A drink of water and a snack will help ground you as you reconnect with the earth's energies. Thank the ball for its message and put it away. Take note of the images you have seen as well as any thoughts or impressions that come to mind. The images may not be what you expected. Sometimes it may seem that the images have nothing to do with your topic or are just plain nonsense. Your subconscious mind gives you the information you need. The images are often symbolic, and so it may take you some time to decipher their meaning. Go with your instinct and intuition. Most often, your first impression is the correct one. The 3 images method. This is an alternative, slightly more complicated method using a crystal ball, and you can, as I suggest, adapt it for understanding past, present, and future concerning an issue. If you prefer, you can use 3 images as 3 aspects of the same question as seen from where you are now. By seeking just 3 key images and interpreting those as a sequence in relation to the question asked, you can usually get to the heart of any matter. This time, expand each image in your mind to extract as much information as possible from it and any associated ideas before moving on to the next. If alone, record your thoughts aloud on tape or scribble down impressions. First, focus on the question and any possible time frame, weeks, months, or years. Look towards the center of the ball and name aloud the first clear image. What words come into your mind and what do you feel about the image? For example, if a bird, is it a flying bird, a nesting bird, a caged bird? What species of bird is it? Is it one you like or fear? Is the cage door open? And does the bird want to stay inside? Now identify another image, and then a third. Try to obtain as much detail as possible. Even if you cannot get much from the crystal ball image, close your eyes while holding the ball and see it in your mind. You may decide to use the first image to interpret what it is from the past that is relevant now. The second as crucial but maybe hidden present information. And the third as the possible steps to future happiness or the outcome of planned change or action. Whether or not you do this or use the three images to expand the current issue, try to weave the three images together and see what they are saying. For example, the bird sitting inside the cage that is open may be too scared to fly out, may not want to or not realize the door is open. Who is the bird? It's usually the person who has asked for the reading. What is the cage? A relationship? A job going nowhere? A home that has become confining, suggesting that relocation would be desirable? How do the other images expand the theme or give direction? Whether alone or working to help someone else, you can weave the images together to find a solution and a way ahead.